Here we go. The live button has been pushed.
Oh. Well, it doesn't say he's active yet.
I know, but
Normally it should say he's live.
you can see it on that. What's the
Yeah, NESportsFanTV is back. What do you guys think of the new look? I got Chris on with me. We're just gonna shoot the shit. Anything you guys want to talk about, feel free to put it in the comments. We can talk about it. Good win for the Celtics tonight, 116-108. Marcus Smart, 8 steals. I mean, the guy's really coming on. Love what that guy's doing this year. He's becoming quite the player. And Claude Julien, can't believe he went to the freaking Montreal Canadiens. He could have gone anywhere, Vancouver, Las Vegas. What do you think, Chris? How do you feel about it?
What about Julian going to Montreal?
Yeah.
It's kind of messed up. I mean, he sat there, comes to the Bruins, and he goes back. So what are you going to make of it?
Yeah.
I wonder what the Montreal fans really think about it, honestly.
Yeah.
Maybe more so than the Bruins fans, because they hate us too.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So
Like
there's no love
lost.
Yeah. Well, Yankees, Lakers.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's similar with when Damon went to the Yankees. He wasn't loved down here.
Kicking the nut.
Yeah. But last I heard, Julien was gonna take the rest of this year off, take a vacation or whatever, and then all of a sudden he's the coach of the Canadiens. It's kind of crazy.
I wonder if it was a situation where it was like a little bit of sour grapes on his end, kind of like sticking it to him somewhat.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, trying to stick it to Neely and Sweeney and Jacobs.
I mean, he's the fall guy in the whole thing, if you really think about it.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
Neely Sweeney keeps fucking everything up.
Yep. Yeah, they pretty much set him up to fail, if you ask me.
Oh, my God. This thing's, like, so behind.
Right. I don't know. But the Celtics are looking pretty good.
Look.
But they need a big man still.
Yes, they do. 11 of 12 wins. That's pretty impressive.
Oh, yeah.
He's not talking to us right now, but now he is.
Right.
It's behind. And you're going to see how
they all can hear you talking, right? Yeah. But they need a big man, realistically. Cousins isn't coming, obviously, so.
Yeah, have you seen Cousins lately? He's gotten a ton of technical fouls lately. I don't know if Stevens could control him or not.
He kind of reminds me of Rasheed Wallace a little bit, just more skills, obviously.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, Rasheed.
And he's a UK boy, so he's got that going for him.
Yeah, they were supposedly in on Serge Ibaka, but Orlando wanted Rozier and a bunch of picks for him.
Oh, hell no.
Yeah, for a 2-month rental, basically. No thanks.
No.
Yeah, he's going to hit the market this summer, and he's eligible for like a max deal at like $180 million or something crazy like that.
Right.
That would have been our luck. We would have given up all the assets, gotten him here, and then he would have bailed this summer.
Most likely.
Yeah.
Whatever came about of James Young, you don't really hear of him anymore.
He played a little bit tonight in the fourth, towards the end. He came in and got elbowed on a screen by New Orleans Noel. Horford's technical was interesting. They said he elbowed the guy, but didn't look too bad to me. But guess that's the way the NBA is these days, getting pretty
Right.
soft.
I like the hoodie better. Gives me more of a Belichick look.
There you go. This needs to be gray.
Let's see what this.
But you can't even see your face.
Yeah, that's a good point by Chris here. With Neely and Sweeney being like Ainge.
Yeah. Yeah, it really makes you wonder who's actually pulling the strings.
Although sometimes I wonder, Ainge, he's been around a while, but he's only produced one title
Yeah.
in all of his years of being the GM. So is he really successful as he should be? He over evaluates his talent, I think.
Yeah, he holds
That's
on to
what
him. He's
insiders say,
definitely
anyways.
holding on to everybody.
Well, he values his assets more than other teams think of him as.
Yep. Yeah, the Bruins seem to do that too.
Well, the Bruins, that's a whole nother story. They just have to,
I'm seeing two eyes.
yeah, I don't know what the hell to think of that.
Mm.
The good news is Sox will be playing soon, at
Yes.
least,
Yeah, I love hearing the sound of the bats. It's a
right?
cool sound.
It seems like they might have took on a different philosophy this time. Looks like they're going back to pitching, which is why they won the first series,
Yep.
was because of pitching. They went away from it, and then you saw what happened.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I like Chris Sale. I like how he's talking so far. Every question, he's like, "I'm here to win."
It's not crazy on this.
Well, if talk's cheap,
Yeah.
he's talking now, but what if things don't go his way? He's somewhat of a head case, I think.
Should I write that?
Hmm?
Why should I write not write that? You better not
Because it'd
forget
be me writing on the thing. Think it's funny?
Yeah, he
Hmm.
is a little bit cutting up the jerseys last year. He didn't want
A
to.
bit.
He didn't want to help on merchandise sales that day, so he cut up his jersey. So,
That's the thing. I mean, they didn't fly in Chicago when they did that. What if he pulled something like that in Boston? Forget about it.
yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, he'd be roasted.
He'd be gone the next day.
Yeah.
You might go wrong.
Hmm.
What?
Will you quit doing that?
What? After a few minutes, you'll see a flicker. Watch.
Yeah, definitely, Chris. That's a good point about Sale and Price for sure. Sale, I believe, is the ace of the team.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Who do you think's gonna be the opening day starter?
Oh, you got to go with him. I mean, you got to. The real question is, who do you put at number two, Porcello or Price? That's the real interesting question.
Yeah, opening day starter though. I think Porcello might get it just because of the year he had last year, but who knows?
Well, if you do that, you're going to have to switch your rotation up at some point.
Yeah.
With him going at one, he's essentially your ace.
Yeah.
Which he
Yeah.
had one good year. I mean, since he's been here for 2 years, but he could go down pretty easily. You don't know what you're going to get with him.
Yeah, he was pretty bad that first year, and then he got hurt.
Huh?
Hmm?
Why aren't you responding to that?
I'm talking to him. Thing.
What else? Yeah, still flying high with the Patriots title. Still a little bit surreal. What a comeback!
Oh yeah,
Absolutely incredible.
I don't sugarcoat things. I thought it was over at halftime, as you know when I was talking to you.
Yeah, it didn't look good. I wasn't giving up, but
Well, no, but
they looked like crap for
it's getting demolished.
2.5 quarters, and then somehow they just flipped the switch. It's crazy.
Hmm. Yeah, I don't know.
Well, no, but
Would you shut that thing off? Turn up the volume.
it is.
Damn. What the hell?
Yeah, so you got the Bruins off for a few more days. Celtics have one more game for the All Star break. Who are they playing next?
Who, the Bruins or the Celtics?
Celtics. Yeah, the Bulls tomorrow. Then it's the All Star break.
So when's the trade deadline for the NBA?
Couple weeks.
Hmm. Interesting.
Yeah, I don't know if they're gonna do anything or not. All this crap rumors you keep hearing about the Celtics, and then they don't end up doing anything. So I'll just kind of wait and see with them on trades. I get all worked up last year about different ideas that were coming out, and then nothing. So
Oh yeah, I remember our little talk about your mystery man. That didn't work out so well, did it?
nope.
I didn't
Yeah.
think so.
Yeah, and then the Bruins, and I just kind of hope I don't want them to do anything. I just like them to ride it out this year and see what they have with all the young players, and make decisions after the season.
Hmm. You think that's a good idea, Nate, with Sutter from Vancouver? What's that on his end? At some point, you two should do like a have Nate on to do a hockey thing with you.
Oh yeah,
He's
yeah.
a
Get
hockey guru of the group,
try and I should try to get a few of us on.
right?
Yeah, I can
Hmm.
add people or just take out some of the pictures in the background.
Then you could have a true round table, well, without the
Yeah,
table, square.
yeah, yeah. Whatever. Yep.
Hmm.
Yeah, Sutter could help. It's just what do you have to give up to get him?
Right.
I'm pretty sure everybody in a trade's gonna ask for like Carlo or somebody like that. I don't really
Let's
want to
see
give him
who
up.
they're targeting. I mean, I
Yeah,
hope they don't just let him go for nothing. I mean, if you're going to let him go, you better have something good in return.
Amelia's watching.
yeah.
Hmm.
What's that about? Is that you
That,
beeping or me?
no, that's just my phone dubbing
Oh,
off.
yeah. Chris was asking if he could share this video. Give it a shot.
Yeah, go for it. Why not?
Yeah, try to share it to your timeline if you want. Whoever wants to share it, go ahead.
Hmm.
What else you
Hey,
want
this
to
is
talk about?
whatever anyone wants to talk about.
Oh, Nate, only a second round pick and a Mid-tier prospect, I'd do that. That's not bad at all.
Right? Yeah, that wouldn't be bad. Now Sutter, is he the? He used to play for the Penguins, right? Or am I thinking about someone else?
Hmm. What teams he been on? Yeah, he was
Yeah,
on the Penguins 3 years ago.
yeah. uh, Hmm. Yeah, why not? Take him if you can. They need all the help they can get at this point.
Oh yeah, yeah. He has 14 goals this year,
Hmm.
12 assists. But he's a minus 16, but he is on a crappy Vancouver team.
Right. I was thinking about some of the old Bruins from the old days, just randomly, like Smolinski. Remember Smoke back in the day?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Him and Rosie Ruzicka.
I don't remember him.
Oh, he was around like late '80s, like I think early to mid '90s, possibly
Oh wow.
back in the day.
Yeah.
I think 91, 92. I think when they went against like Pittsburgh,
Ah, okay.
when that prick Ulf took out Neely.
Oh Jesus. Samuelson.
Oh, I can't stand him.
Oh yeah.
Hate him.
I don't think many people in Boston would want to be in his presence.
Who's Ulf's?
Yeah, they probably want to
Oh
beat
hell.
the crap out of him.
Hold on a second. I'll be right with you.
Yeah.
Some
Hey Don,
And
how's
you.
it going, man? Ready for more snow? I think we're supposed to get
Hell
more.
no.
Yeah, I think we're supposed to get more snow tonight.
Oh, I'm sick of this snow.
Oh yeah. Yeah, what we can do in the future, instead of like sharing this in the group, I'll share it to my page. I'll have it stream live to the page. That way you can, whoever wants to, can share it. Because it's a private group, it's not gonna let you. Who's Tamara Blackie?
What do you think she is, Hammerhead's my wife.
Denied.
I already approved her, so what's the matter with you? What am I, 30 minutes from your house?
Yeah, what are you in Pennacook?
Concord?
Oh, yeah,
About 30 minutes.
yeah.
Yeah. Hmm.
Yeah, Isaiah, 40 straight games with 20 plus points.
Wow.
Yeah, that's insane. Absolutely insane. Yeah, your head keeps going below the line.
Yeah, I'm doing that on purpose. Is that better?
Yep. Did you pick up a Super Bowl champ shirt?
No. It's weird because they win so often, it's almost like mundane at this point. Seriously.
Yeah.
I mean, look at the first title compared to like the fifth. Obviously, it was a huge comeback.
Right.
They're all kind of unique in their own, but it's just like, okay, we're here again. Let's see what happens.
Mm. Nate saying Avalanche are really trying really hard to get Carlo. No way.
What's going to be the return if that was to happen?
I've heard a lot about Landeskog. Who's the other guy? Duchesne?
They'd have to give more than just Carlo away for that.
Yeah, that guy's pretty good.
I mean, what would appease everybody if Carlo was traded? Who would, for a return? Be okay, it was worth it.
Oh, Boston fans? That'd be tough.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, it's an interesting question.
It's tough because, some Boston fans probably don't know a lot about the Avalanche, so. Hmm. Yeah, Amendola, I've heard a lot of rumors that they want him to take another pay cut, and supposedly if he doesn't take another pay cut, they're going to get rid of him, but.
I think it's a foregone conclusion if he doesn't.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
They need to worry about signing Hightower because I think that's going to get interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, he's a
I think you
beast.
want to test the free market, and you
Right.
know how things go when they franchise tag people. Things get
Yeah.
sticky sometimes.
Yep.
But you can't really afford to let him hit the free market because people are going to throw a ton of money at him.
Oh, yeah. I mean, Jamie Collins just got 12 and a half a year, and he's better than Collins.
I think Bennett's probably gone, Don, if I had to guess.
Did you see his comments tonight? It was kind of interesting.
No, I didn't, but I'm just kind
He's
of a gut feeling.
well, you know how he's like doing his own like personal brand and stuff on the side.
Right?
He has like his T-shirts and he does children's books and stuff.
Right, yeah, I heard about
Yeah, I
that.
think it was Jeff Howe that asked him a question. He's like, don't you think Boston's a good place to, do like life after football type stuff? And
Right?
he's like, oh yeah, that's a really good idea. It'd be one of the reasons why I stuck around here.
But from all the reports I've gotten, he wants top dollar, don't he?
Yeah, big money.
And Patriots, big dollars, don't happen too often.
Yeah, supposedly he turned down 7 million a year from the Pats
Cool.
during the year. Yeah.
And didn't Hightower and Collins both turn down like 11 mil per year?
Yep.
Collins wanted Von Miller money, which is crazy.
Right.
I like Collins a lot, but
Yeah, they offered both of them 11 a year, and they both turned it down. Pretty insane. That kind of
I
money,
don't know
but
how.
that's not enough.
Right? A game, it's crazy.
Yeah, hey man, if they can get it,
Money.
get it. I'd rather see them
Oh
get it
yeah,
than the owners.
right.
Owners get to sit up in the booth and do marketing and stuff, and these guys get their head beat in.
Oh, I know it's crazy. Some of the hits these people take on the field is incredible.
Yep.
Just about everyone watching and in our group would be like on a stretcher from some of the hits that happen. I
Yep.
know I would be.
Oh yeah, no doubt. Yep. The
I mean, the
Miami
hits are.
quarterback when he got hit against Pittsburgh.
Oh yeah, that
Oh.
laid him out.
Oh yeah. Yep.
That reminded me of the old days of football. That hit.
Yep. Yeah. The old clotheslines and stuff.
Like, how would the old timers play in like today's league? Like a Ronnie Lott or an Atwater,
Nah, they'd have to adjust, but
Lawrence
it'd
Taylor.
be hard.
I mean, the way the hitting is so different now. Back in those days, they used to clobber people.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Even Rodney Harrison too.
Oh yeah,
It's hard. You're going full speed. Oh yeah, you can hit him in like a 2-inch window. Did you see Nate's question?
wow, that's tough. Well, I would say Neely for sure, but I'm a little irritated with him now. But he is my favorite player. Definitely Brady, Bird, for sure, Bird. Oh boy, Bobby Orr, Pedro, and damn, I don't know the last one. Hmm, probably Neely still, probably.
Hmm.
That's a tough question though, because there's a lot of people to choose from.
I know. Yep. Yeah, it's crazy.
It's like a while, like on a whim. It's like, damn. A lot of the legends though, for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, it's tough to leave Pierce out.
Pierce would be decent, but if I had to
Yeah.
take a Celtic, I gotta take Bird still.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. I heard too. Like Pierce next year might come back here as an assistant coach.
Interesting.
Yeah.
You never know what you're gonna get with players like that because typically, like the superstars are crappy in coaching,
Right.
and one of the mill people are like geniuses when they're doing it.
Yep.
Really knows. Bird though, for sure, he's just an assassin back in the day.
Oh yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
my God,
Oh yeah.
light.
He was one of the best trash talkers.
Oh yeah, I've seen a lot of videos on YouTube about it.
Yep.
It definitely.
Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah, that's a good question, Nate. Well, who would you take? Your top five, or any of you guys? Who would you all take? I should
Yeah.
say. Watching.
Chris said Brady or Bird. Yes.
Yeah, this would be pretty decent.
Yeah.
A little bit before my time, but yeah, it'd be pretty cool to meet him.
Yep.
Even Jim Rice would be decent.
Yeah. Yeah, he's pretty good. Oh yeah, who'd be the biggest loss for the Patriots? It's got to be Hightower.
Oh yeah, for hands down, no question about that. You saw in the sound, the sound effects after just what he really means to that defense,
Yep.
and he's a true captain.
Oh yeah, I mean their last two Super Bowl victories, he had pretty much the play of
Oh
the
yeah,
game. When he dragged down Lynch with one arm at the 1 yard line, and then
I wonder if
the
he was
big
thinking
strip
ka-ching,
sack.
ka-ching with those tackles.
Yep. Yeah, the big strip sack on Matt Ryan. So can't let him go.
No, I mean, worst case scenario, they do lose him. Who's going to take over? Because you will have lost Collins and Hightower.
Oh yeah, that's oh
Devastation.
yeah oh
Brewski's not exactly walking through that door.
No.
As I would say about Chief and the rest of them.
Yeah, too. I'd love to see him bring back Logan Ryan too. Somehow. He turned himself into a pretty good second corner.
Who's this?
Tim Tebow. Oh, Logan Ryan.
He's kind of hit or miss sometimes, it seems, with him.
Yeah, he had a pretty good year this year. Somebody's gonna way overpay him though.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you watch somebody like the friggin' Jets or somebody will pay him 10 million a year or something stupid.
Well, the Jets, every year, I don't care how shitty they are, they play the Patriots tough.
Yep.
Other than the last game of the year that they took them on, but
Right.
for the most part, those games are field goal games.
Yeah. Yep. The old nail biters.
Right. Remember when, well, off course a little bit, but remember when Parcells went to New York and Testaverde was the quarterback?
Oh yeah. Yep.
That team was like a legit team.
Oh yeah.
Had he not gotten hurt, and they very well might have took the title that year. It's
Yep.
very possible.
Injuries derail you every time.
I don't think that. Well, going back a bit, I don't know why they ever got rid of Curtis Martin. Really,
Hmm.
I thought that was foolish to
Yep.
just let him go like that.
Oh, he got big money too back then.
Oh, he was worth it,
Oh
I
yeah.
think.
Yeah. Nate. Don't haunt me with that. If the Jets give Logan Ryan 10 million, I'll have a stroke.
Oh Jesus!
Could happen. Look at all that money they
I
gave
forgot.
Revis.
Yeah, he's a Jets fan, huh?
Yeah.
We won't hold it against him.
Just think that all the money they gave Revis to go back there.
I didn't think he was going to come back after that, after the Super Bowl. I mean, he's a Jet. That's just pretty much what it comes down to.
Oh yeah, he wanted the money. The big city life. I'm sure he gets
Well,
yeah.
he's missing New York Jet, basically.
Yeah. Yeah, and
I mean, I've been hearing them talking about him going to safety.
yeah, cuz he's slow.
Possibly.
Could
Well, it's
happen.
getting.
Yeah.
It could turn him around. I mean, remember McCourty? They had him initially as a cornerback,
Yeah,
and
and
he
he
just
was kind of
kind of. And they
slow.
put him as a safety. And now look at him.
Oh yeah, big time.
I mean, he's in another player in the defense that gets overlooked a lot is Chung.
Yes. Yeah, when he
He
went
had a,
there,
he had
he
a
kind
good
of
play
stunk.
that in the Super Bowl that gets overlooked. That kind of started things too.
Right. Oh yeah. Yeah, I mean they held Atlanta's offense down pretty good. They only gave up 21 points.
Now, I didn't see that, Don, but that would be blasphemy at best to let him play for anyone but New England.
Oh,
That would be
wow.
crazy.
Oh,
Can you imagine that?
yeah, I'd have to see that report. Wonder if it's USA Today. Did you see that idiot from there the other day?
No.
Oh, Brady was talking. Somebody asked Brady, what did he think about people skipping out on the White House? and his answer basically was, "Hey, other people can do whatever they want. It's their decision."
Mm.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
the USA Today idiot just thought it would be a good idea to totally lie about what he said, and he's like, his headline was, Brady says, basically all teammates should go to the White House. Guy's getting, guy's been getting roasted ever since he said it. Just looking for website clicks.
Oh yeah. That whole thing don't really bother me about the people not going to the White House. Whatever.
Yeah, I don't really care.
I mean, Brady didn't go the last time when Obama was in office, or whatever.
Yeah. Yep.
If that's your view, that's your view.
Yep.
It's America, so whatever.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Don't get your pants all up in an uproar over something so
Well, they're always
trivial.
trying to make something out of nothing.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
A lot. Even reporters do that crap. My biggest fear with Brady is that he plays too long and he just looks like crap on the field.
Yeah. Yep. Could happen.
I'd rather see him just walk away. If he retired right now, I'd be satisfied.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I mean, I was thinking, I'm like, wow, if he wins his fifth, imagine him just retiring right on the championship stage.
Well, what else is there for him to prove at this point?
Ah,
Nothing.
nothing. You know, to look to see what other records he can break. Jeez, crazy.
He should still have 7, but I don't want to get into that topic
No.
right now.
Yep.
I have to smash my tablet.
Well, it all evens out though. It's just, I mean, Seattle, realistically on the 1 yard line, they should have punched it in to beat them. So they didn't. Butler saved the day. So.
Well, it took an incredible catch just to get in that position.
Oh yeah, Jesus.
That's why the Edelman catch is so crazy because
Yep.
it normally happens to us, not for us.
Yeah. Yep.
Tyree, that bastard. All right, that's enough of that.
Yep. Mm. All right. Anybody else got any questions or comments before we take off? Yeah, it's a little bit of a delay.
Right.
Thanks, Chris. Yeah, definitely reach out. We'll get you on an episode. It's pretty fun.
Wow. I just saw that what Don said about if he was released or was ready to retire with someone out of the team.
Ugh.
What team would really piss you off the most that he signed with?
Oh, the Jets. Or like the Ravens.
Oh, the Ravens would be a kick in the head.
Oh, yeah, Jesus.
Right. Maybe.
Yeah, like the top one, the worst would be the Jets.
Well, I'm sure there's someone in that group who wouldn't mind seeing Brady in a Jets uniform, right, Nate?
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, if he ever became a free agent, I mean, he could name his price, and then
So
add ten
I think it
million.
really depends on his age and how he's looking.
Right? Yeah.
I still wonder if him and Belichick are going to go at the same time.
Yeah, a few years from now, I wonder if they have like a little pact.
Well, supposedly Kraft knows when Belichick's calling it quits.
Yep.
So, Father Time's still undefeated.
Yeah.
It'll happen with everybody.
Yep. Well, Bill's only 64.
Yeah, but he's been in football for what, like 50 years?
Yeah, I think it's 40 something, but yeah, it's a long time. But yeah, if he goes till he's 70, that's another 6 years.
Yeah. 6 years? For who? Belichick?
Yeah, if he coached till he was 70.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Yeah.
Maybe, but at some point you'd think he'd want to stop, but I don't know.
Yeah, it's tough to tell. I mean, he seems pretty driven.
Right?
That'll be the next thing of people. Oh my God, he's too old. He can't coach anymore. Well,
Yeah, it's a good point by Don with Bannon, how he was pretty much done and he kind of just went where he wanted to.
yeah. Yeah, and then he got HGH and he was all better.
Oh, come on, that never happened. You know that.
Yeah, right. That's crap. I don't give a crap, but it happens.
Right?
Their body gets beat to hell. They should be able to do what the heck they want.
It'd be hard to imagine it now, Don, but back in the
Yeah.
day, you never thought we'd have a Belichick. I mean, Parcells was the closest thing, really. We had what, McPherson at one point. That was a disaster.
Yeah. Oh, Pete Carroll.
Pete Carroll, Raymond Berry. I mean, he was all right.
Yeah.
We got the Super Bowl. I mean, he was a hell of a player if you look at some of the old videos of him.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, it's pretty good seeing him that good as a player and then still being a good coach.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Oh, let's see if. Yeah,
Yeah,
name's pretty good.
allegedly. Yeah. Everyone knows who it was for. We've got this man in this swept on the rug. If that had been Brady, he'd still be sitting out still.
Oh yeah, yeah. They probably would have given him a lifetime ban. He sure as hell wouldn't have gotten the benefit of the doubt.
Oh hell no. No. Hell no, not at all.
No.
His forehead. Wow, that's a good one.
Yeah. Yeah, I haven't seen his forehead recently. I wonder if it got smaller since he retired.
I don't know. Maybe.
He's doing a lot of commercials.
Oh yeah, Papa John.
Yeah.
You think he made a pizza for Brady after the Patriots won the Super Bowl?
I don't know.
Jingle to it?
Some of those were pretty funny. Those commercials
Right.
and the memes with him and his brother. Hey, come over to watch the game.
You wonder sometimes though what it would have been like if Brady was with the Colts and vice versa with Manning over here.
Hmm.
Brady with all those weapons, oh my lord.
Yeah, but he
But we
still
had a
had
good defense all the time, so but
right. Yeah,
I don't
Colts still had Tony Dungy,
yeah.
and Gregson who sucked as a GM, the owner. It's
The
tough.
Colts, they're pitiful. Count on losing Sunday, pretty much. Well, look at the Bills. They were what, 0-4? They got
Yep.
the 4 Super Bowls in a row. You would have thought they would have won at least one.
Right.
Think they're still pissed off at Norwood still?
Ah, probably. Because they didn't win
Probably.
it.
That was a good game against the Giants that year.
Hmm.
I don't know if that was the Sims game or that was Hostetler who was the quarterback at the time.
Hmm.
I don't know. It was a while ago.
Yeah. Yeah, one of those years. I remember Sims got hurt. Yeah, wow, that was a long time ago.
Oh yeah, that was like what 1990 maybe 91
Yeah.
somewhere along there.
Yeah. Damn.
Jesus. Yeah, Tony Dungy, he's a mouthpiece.
Oh yeah, yeah, and him
And
last week saying, "Oh yeah, we cheated, we stole signals all the time, but
oh,
not a big deal."
of course, and that's perfectly okay because it's not the Patriots.
Yeah, Don had a good point. The Mexico City game, it counts as a Raiders home game.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, so they get shafted.
That's going to be a good game, actually. I
Oh yeah,
think.
yeah. If depending on if it's early in the year or not, but
Yeah, I know they have somewhat of a tough schedule by the looks of it coming up. I think.
yeah, I heard today too. You know, all those Thursday night games.
Yeah, I'm not a fan.
Yeah, well, they're talking about
Away
like
with them.
later in the year, like after Thanksgiving, they're talking about moving a lot of those Thursday night games to Saturday night.
I don't agree with that.
Hmm.
Put them on Saturday nights. Let's
Yeah.
call it like it is. College football is JV. The big boys play on Sunday.
Oh no,
Let's.
it'd be like more for when like college is over, like before the bowl games.
I'm not really into college football, so I mean,
Yeah.
you have these people that he's a surefire thing like this Watson guy. I don't. I believe he's going to be a bust.
Yeah, he's up and down for sure.
I mean, how many real people like that are still quarterbacks today?
Right. I mean, he's a lot like Mariota, and Mariota
I'll
gets
tell
hurt
you
a
about
lot.
Mariota like what a year or two ago. What's it, the second year now? Third year?
Third year coming up, yeah.
Yeah, tell me to pump the brakes on him. Well, how's he look now?
Yeah. He's all right. He gets hurt though.
You know, if I was talking about Winston, it'd be a different story since you're an FSU fan.
He's been pretty good in the pros.
He's coming along.
Yeah.
So, are you a Florida State fan, right? Florida State in college football?
Yeah. Yeah, I started liking them back when Dion was there.
Yeah, well, I know about your shitty college basketball team.
Duke, yeah.
Yeah, screw Duke.
Yeah. Leitner, best college player ever.
Steve, I'll choke you.
He is.
Can't stand him.
I know, but it's true. He is. No doubt.
He's probably, yeah, he's right up there. He's probably the best Duke player, but I mean, if you're going by college stats, I would
Yeah.
say. Obviously, in the pros is a different story.
And Massburn was pretty good too in college.
Mashburn?
Yeah.
Who do you play for?
He was on Kentucky, wasn't he?
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that was the Leitner game.
Who's got more championships, Kentucky or Duke?
Well, Kentucky.
Okay, just throwing that out there
Yeah.
for you.
What do they have, like 16 or something? I don't even know.
I don't think they got that much. I think UCLA still has the most. The
Mm,
most. Of course, they haven't won since Wooden was around.
right. Yeah, no, Duke, I don't really like them this year. That what the heck's that idiot's name that likes to trip people?
Oh, that Grayson Allen guy?
Yeah, oh yeah, that guy's a dank. Oh,
I don't know. This dude just said he's the GOAT.
oh.
A hockey guru.
Mm, mm.
So how's that? He's got a group now, doesn't he, Steve?
Yeah, he's
Nate?
a like just NHL group. Yeah,
How's that working out?
I have to ask him. Seems like it's going pretty good.
Yeah?
Good night, Chris. Thanks for jumping on. Will Fork, I don't think he's officially retired, but he was definitely leaning towards it.
He's got to come back to retire as a Patriot, obviously.
Yep. Yeah, this draft class for the NFL is not all that great, but there's a lot of tight ends in it.
I saw a mock draft the other day.
Yep.
They had Garoppolo going to Cleveland.
Yeah. Yeah.
Patriots getting their, what, 12th pick?
Yep. Yeah, there's Jabril Peppers, the guy from Michigan. A lot of
Right.
mock drafts have the Patriots taking him.
Hmm.
He's a good player. There's a really good tight end from Alabama. I can't remember his name, but
That's one of the, actually, on the same draft that I saw, they had the Patriots taking him
who's that?
with
The
actual pick, that guy from Alabama.
Yeah, he's like 260, I think, but he's reportedly, best tight end in the draft. So I think the other owners would lose it if we got the 12th pick and we took Peppers and the guy from Alabama.
Well, how bad you really want Garoppolo? Give us your first pick.
Yeah.
He's the best quarterback available.
Yep. Yeah, there's not really a lot of good ones in the draft. Like you were saying, Watson's hit or miss. There's not really a lot of, oh my god, you got to draft him type of quarterbacks.
Right. I don't know where Cruz is going to end up, Don. That's actually an interesting question.
Yeah,
We,
reportedly the Broncos are interested.
damn.
But, well, yeah, I mean, they still don't have a quarterback. So it's not like Manning's still there.
Well, let's call it like it was. I mean, yeah, he had, what, one decent year. Other than that, that defense put that team together.
Yep. Oh, yeah, even their Super Bowl victory was all defense.
I've heard that Romo might be going out to Denver.
Yep. Or the Jets. I've heard that, too. I'd love him come to see, have him come into the division, play him twice a year. That'd be great.
What's one of those things? You're going to go by stats or you're going to go by his performances?
Right. Yeah.
Stats-wise, he's a good quarterback.
Right. But, yeah. When the moments get big, though, he finds a way to give it away.
That whole situation in Dallas is eerily similar to what it was with Bledsoe and Brady.
Yeah. Yep.
Just about identical, really.
Yeah. Yeah. The only difference is Dallas didn't win the Super Bowl with their backup.
I still remember that clear as day with Brady. Comes in, wins, and everyone's like, oh, we got something. Like, oh, pump the brakes. It's one game.
Yep.
Then he rattles out like, what, 4 or 5, 6 in a row? It's like,
Yeah.
oh, they might
Yeah.
actually have something here.
Yeah. He didn't have that great stats in a lot of them.
Who, Brady?
Yeah.
No, I mean, that first Super Bowl, he had, what, like under 200 yards passing?
Yeah. Yeah. he just didn't do a lot of stupid things.
Hmm. Don't ever pick up smoking if you smoke. If
No.
you're not smoking, don't smoke.
Nope. Mm. Yeah, too, Jerry Jones, who knows if he's going to let Romo go. He's kind of a weird dude.
Yeah, that's an understatement. Hmm. But he made it to the Hall of Fame. I guess that's kind of not surprising, really.
Jones? Yeah. Yeah.
I think Ty Law's got to get in at some point, you would think.
Yeah, I thought he was getting in this year. That was kind of crazy. Him and T.O.
Well, let's call a spade a spade. Owens definitely belongs in the Hall of Fame.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I mean, take away, his attitude. You look at his stats; they speak for themselves.
Oh, yeah, he was
I mean, he's a
ridiculous.
top five receiver easy.
Yep. Yeah, he played in the Super Bowl with a broken leg pretty much.
Yeah, and actually did well.
Yeah, I think he had over 100 yards receiving, 10, 11 catches.
Yeah, he was lighting it up.
Yeah, I watched that game the other day. That was a good game.
The Philly game, yeah.
Yeah, another barn burner. I forgot a
Yep.
little bit how much that the Phillies defense, how good they played for a long time in that Super Bowl.
Yeah, it was like an interesting first half. Like nothing really happened.
Yep. Yeah, I think it was like 7-7 at the half or something like that. It was crazy. Don. Get into the Hall of Fame, you have to be a commentator for the NFL Network.
Oh, you're rolling tonight.
That was all right. Yeah, I'm gonna. We should end it here. Pick it up tomorrow night. Thanks everyone for jumping on.
All righty.
See you guys
Take it easy.
tomorrow.
All right, bye.
See